10 and conversation around NASCAR Goes West, presented by Toyota. Follow at Toyota Racing and use the hashtag NASCAR Goes West. Eric Jones in the top dozen in this practice session. They had their issues with inspection, lost a bit of track time, but have made the most of their time on track. A lot of cars on track right now for these final 4 minutes. And the Stewart-Haas running order. Remember, Harvick, as last week, came out with about 5 minutes already elapsed in the session when most of the really fast times were laid down. He's had good multi-lap averages. Vince?
Yeah, Kevin Harvick's been pretty pleased with his car. When he went out for this run that he's on now, his spotter, Tim Fino, will warn Kevin that Ricky Stenhouse Jr. had just gotten into the wall when he got up into the gray, so be careful if Kevin decided to run the high line, just to let him know that it stepped out on Stenhouse, and Kevin said, I don't plan on going up there until tomorrow.
Well, I don't think Ricky Stenhouse planned on going up there either. He just got loose, and he was right up against the edge of that gray and then stepped out on him. Been watching these lap times from Kevin Harvick. Looks like he put fresher tires on and really was fast there at the beginning of that run, and now we're starting to see where it's going to fall off on the average. Jamie
McMurray, 19th right now after 44 laps. He's on a long run right now, but he's been pretty quiet on the radio, and I just talked to the team, and they said early on he felt like they had gone backwards on their changes and development of the car. They were in the right direction last practice, and they kind of tuned themselves out. So right now he's on his set as Stewart's doing a long run, trying to make sure that they got back on target. And when Jamie jumps out of his car here, guys, he's going to run up to the booth and join us for NASCAR Xfinity Series racing on FS1 coming up next.
Boy, I tell you what, I've been watching that 40. I don't know what they did to that 48 car, whatever conceptual difference they made in that thing, but it is hauling butt right now. He's driving by everybody on the racetrack.
Final 2 minutes. Jeff, did you have a 2-minute drill for these mile-and-a-half tracks? You know, for that last run?
You know, I know the crew chief always managed the time and was just always trying to get to that point where, okay, this is where we're gonna make all of our final decisions. We're gonna put tires on. We're gonna go make a run, fill it up with fuel, make a run, and run it to the end. That was always the plan. You wanted your last run to be as close to what you're gonna start on Sunday.
Yeah, and with Hammond, it was always like a panic. 2 minutes of panic. We're not right.
See, he just goes by his teammate Casey Kane, who's on a very long run. Been watching him. He's been out there for quite a while. The 2-car Brad Keselowski just came out on a little bit fresher tires than Jimmy Johnson, and he's a little bit further back, but kind of following in his footsteps as far as lap times.
Most of the top drivers in this session have run between 25 and 40 laps. Kane has run the most, coming up on his 50th lap for this practice.
Looks like somewhere in the 29, 60s, and 70s. You've got a pretty good car. Johnson last time by 29.70.
Yeah, and Jimmy's about 10 laps into a run. Casey Kane's about 20 laps into a run. The 2 cars, I think, around 6 laps into a run.
All right, here's our 45-second drill. Give me a favorite and a dark horse for tomorrow.
I like Harvick. I just think, you know, he'll get it right for the race along in. Lonnie Jones always doing it. I don't know, a dark horse, I'm going to go with Eric Jones.
Well, I mean, based on what I've been seeing, I like the 18 and the 4. If I had to pick one, I'd probably go with the local guy. As far as a dark horse, 21 of Blaney.
You got it.
I like Brad Keselowski. I think his winning ways, he hasn't shown anything this weekend that makes me think this will be any different from Atlanta. And yes, Ryan Blaney, what a great performance he put up in qualifying. He's had a good practice, and so Blaney be my dark horse pick.
All right, write them down, boys.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, okay. Well, we're not chiseling in stone yet, right?
You can go down about 3 miles down the street and make it real.
You want to sleep on it.
Good odds right there. That's what I thought.
Martin Truex wins practice in Las Vegas.